24,000, 27,000, or 28,000 steps is what you can expect to walk on a Walt Disney World resort vacation. In this video, I'm going to go over the preventative things and my favorite things that I like to bring on my trips to help save my feet. You ready? Let's go. The number one and best tip about saving your feet on your Walt Disney World resort vacation is having good shoes. Good support makes all the difference. Now, this is going to look different for everybody because everybody has a different kind of foot. And if you are somebody that likes to have cute shoes to go with their outfits, like me, these are also things that you can bring to make sure that you have that good support. So number one, make sure that you have a very good fitting shoe. Number two is making sure that you have good support socks, whether that be athletic socks, compression socks, wherever you need support on your foot, make sure that you get a sock that gives you that extra support on your foot. And then also having inserts in your shoes as well, giving you that extra cushion and again, more support, which is the most important thing for your feet on your Disney vacation. If you are buying new shoes and or wearing shoes that you have not worn in a while, make sure that you break them in. Get those on your feet. Make sure that you know on your feet where they're rubbing, where you need support. Stretch out the material on the shoes. That is going to make a huge difference in how your feet feel on your Walt Disney World trip. As you are packing with your outfits, make sure to have at least 2 pair of shoes with you on your trip. Now, I'm talking to you light packers out there. Have at least 2 pair of shoes. Number one, it is going to give your feet another feel on a different park day, and that's going to make a ton of difference having 2 different shoes and 2 different feels on your feet. Also, having 2 pair of shoes gives you the chance to have 1 pair drying out just in case on a water ride you get soaked. In addition to having 2 different shoes, I will also bring a very flat pair of either flip-flops or sandals just to put in my park bag, just in case I cannot take it anymore, no matter what preventative things that I am using on my trip for my feet aren't working. Being able to grab those shoes out of my bag and put those on my feet for like an hour or 2 literally is going to be life-changing. If your shoe of choice coming with you on your vacation is a flip-flop and or a sandal, make sure that you also pack sunscreen. Make sure that you put sunscreen on the top of your feet because that Florida sun is killer. As you are packing for your Walt Disney World Resort vacation, these are my favorite things that I have used through trial and error that I bring with me all the time on my trips. So number one, I will bring a foot rub, and that is going to be either like a foot glide or chub rub, and that just acts as a barrier so that your shoe moves and glides across your foot and doesn't just rub so hard on you. Vaseline is also a really good barrier, and then in a pinch, if I don't have any of those with me, a solid stick deodorant will also do the same thing. If I've got a spot on my foot that all the preventative measures did not take care of, my favorite barriers that I love to bring with me is number one, moleskin. Moleskin will come in a medium size square, so you want to make sure that you bring scissors with you as well so that you're able to cut down to size the piece that you need to be able to put on your foot as a barrier between your foot and your shoe. Number two is going to be KT tape. KT tape is not as bulky as moleskin will be, and it can also go on a larger area on your foot. So I'm really talking to those ladies that are wearing like sandals and things like that when you've got just like something that's just rubbing on you. KT tape is a really great barrier and will also stay in place as well. Corn cushions is a really another good thing that I like to bring. Sometimes you can get blisters under your toes, in between your toes. Sometimes a nail will jam into the toe next to it. So just having those corn cushions to be able to separate and just give that area on your foot that is hurt time to breathe will really make or break your day. My hands down favorite band-aid to bring is the Hydro Seal. Number one, it has a very soft cushion, so that will take the pain away, so my shoe is not rubbing up against the band-aid without a cushion. And then also the best thing is it stays put no matter if my foot gets wet, if it's raining, I get on a water ride, whatever it is, this band-aid will stay in place. For pain relief, I do always have some kind of pain reliever. I have both like a during the day one, so like Bear, Advil, something like that. But I also will bring a Advil PM to take care of the pain while I sleep as well. And this is not just for your feet, it's gonna be for your entire body, headaches, all of that. Like I said, that Florida sun is killer. And then my most favorite thing that I love to bring is either like a BioFreeze or an Aspercreme, anything with lidocaine in it. I will come back to the room, take a break, or after a park day, and I will lather up my foot with the BioFreeze or the Aspercreme and then put on compression socks. When I tell you that that is like night and day and how your feet will feel on that day or the next day, I cannot even begin to tell you how much it helps. BioFreeze will also come in travel packets. So during the day, if it starts to wear off, I will have those in my park bag and I can sit down and lather that on my foot, and literally my foot will be cool and numb basically, but I'll be able to walk for the rest of the day. And then lastly, at the end of every park day, or any day that I'm on my vacation, I should say, I do have an athlete soak that I bring with me. So it's like an Epsom salt soak, and it is for athletes, sore muscles, and all of that. And I will also soak in that every night to make sure that my body can decompress and just let all of the inflammation go away. You can also do like an ice bath. I'm not very much of a fan of that, but that is also another solution that you can do to help your body and your feet not feel so bloated and sore. As you are getting ready and you are packing for your upcoming trip, make sure that you check out my Pack With Me playlist right here, and I take you through all the different things that I bring at the different times of the year that I go. I'm also always trying new things on my trips as well, and you can check out my trip reports as I give you information about how I liked outfits, if they worked, things that didn't, or just things that were working a little bit differently on my trips. I will leave those two playlists linked right below in the description, and I will also link all of the products that I talked about as well, linked in the description below. If you found this video helpful, please give this video a like because it helps me a lot knowing that I'm giving you the information that is helping you for your upcoming trip. Consider subscribing as I break down Walt Disney World planning step by step and detail by detail so you don't miss the magic. I'm Terry with Creating the Magic, and have a magical day.